It's the Slam Dunk.
Right, so if anything, the death of the Māori King Tūheitia is a reminder of how powerful the Kīngitanga actually is. The movement is to Māori, and for those who live comfortably in their Pākehā world and pay no attention to it, it really is something quite powerful and quite remarkable. I was at the tangi for the Māori Queen 15 odd years ago, and to be honest, I was floored at how big and how significant it was. We have few rituals in this small country and young country, but the Kīngitanga is truly unique now. No matter what you think of it, it is unique. It's ours. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people showed up to the Māori Queen's funeral. Yesterday, I was on the road to Tauranga and again came across van after van after van of Māori from all around the country descending on Waikato Tainui. It truly means something to Māori, and King Tūheitia's message of unity should not be forgotten. It's indeed his legacy, I reckon, and it's why we should turn our backs on these efforts to rip us apart. Don Brash and his pathetic Hobson's choice push. This racist crap, and Seymour's attempt to rewrite the treaty. Move on, get over it. It's all in the name of causing division. I'm frankly bored, tired and sick of this race debate in New Zealand. Get over it. We don't need it. It gets us nowhere, and it's a few deluded hacks who stir the pot. Ultimately, where does it get us? Move on. We live side by side. Māori are hardly privileged people. And what's the big deal if they get a guaranteed seat at the council table? Oh, whoopty shit! They get a guaranteed seat at the council table. How privileged! Or that we learn the basics of the language in primary school. The language is not compulsory at any level, anywhere in New Zealand. It's not compulsory at any level. Yet here you are saying it's everywhere. There is nothing to be offended about. The treaty settlements process has given them a tiny percentage back of what was taken. 200 years on, there is relative harmony in a young nation that is the example to the world in how to do these things. Rather than tear us apart, let's take heed of King Tūheitia's message to live side by side and let's get on. Chris Luxon's allowed division into this debate by giving Seymour the chance to debate the treaty, knowing he won't let it past the select committee stage. So Luxon knows it's going nowhere, so what's the point at all? Ultimately, it's a giant waste of time and only serves to stir things up. And that, in this country, helps absolutely no one.
Duncan, Garner.